Hi guys, Ian here, and I just got this in the mail, and this is the CCA Phoenix. So let's open this up, measure it, and then listen to it, and I'll share with you guys my thoughts and opinions about this CCA Phoenix. And let's begin. First, let's take this reflective plastic out of it, and let's take a look at the box. So this is CCA Phoenix, and the specifications are at the back here. And it's a 10mm dynamic driver, and its sensitivity is 108. Frequency response is 20 to 40,000 hertz, and the impedance is 33 ohms. Okay, and the cable type is high-res silver-plated braided cable, and it's 3.5 mm or Type C. So the one that I received is 3.5 mm. Right, so let's take a look at the contents inside. Ooh, the opening is a little bit unique. Opens like that. It's got the Phoenix card here, and this is the earphones itself. Let's take it out and just put it one side, and then let's take everything out from the box. Let's put the box one side. Let's take a look at well, this user guide. Let's put it one side, and this is a pouch. Okay, let's put all the things outside here. So this is a sort of a leatherette pouch. It's alright. And then you have some ear tips, I believe. So let's take the ear tips out. Yep. Well, two sizes here. I assume the third size is on the earphones itself. Okay, let's put that one side. And I believe this is the cable. Let's open this up. And yes, this is the cable. Very nice and soft. It comes with this Velcro organizer here, terminated with 3.5. The hooks are 2-pin 0.78 mm ear hooks. Okay, let's take a look at the IEM itself. Let's push it out from this. Okay, and there you go. So this is the Phoenix. It's quite unique. It's got this purple color to it. Very nice shape. 2-pin is on the top here, and as you can see, there's red and blue, so indication to you that red is right, blue is left. Very nice design. I'm not too sure if this is a real vent. It may look like it. Let's take a look at the nozzle. Nozzle's pretty nice. The inner shell is also pretty nice. It seems like it's machined from aluminum alloy, I think. The nozzle is quite huge. The diameter of it is quite huge. Yeah, it looks quite nice. See how it looks like with the cable. So blue is left, and then just match blue and blue, I guess. Oh, it says here with the alphabet here, so it's left, right? So let's just connect to left. There you go. It's a little bit long, but pretty good. Just connect the right. All right, there you go. Pretty nice, right? Looks pretty nice. I think this is about 25 bucks. All right, 25 bucks for this. I think it's pretty all right. You get a pouch, you get a nice cable, plush. It's a bit stiff, yeah, and the cable comes with a microphone. There you go. Microphone. I'm going to measure this and then see how it looks like on the graph. Alright, so I have measured these CCA Phoenix, and I'm going to post my graph somewhere up here so you guys can take a look at it. I'm not going to say much now because I'm going to listen to it, go through some test songs, and see how it sounds to my ears before I talk about the graph. Okay, so first things first, Bad Guy by Billie Eilish. Let's listen to it. Alright, so now let's listen to Suzanne Vega, Tom's Diner. Let's see how it goes. Alright, so now listen to Kate Bush, Cloud Busting. Alright, so now let's listen to Hotel California live on MTV by Eagles. Alright, so I've listened to these, and here's my thoughts and opinions. First, let's talk about the fit and comfort. Well, despite this metal construction, the shells are remarkably compact. The ergonomic shape rests effortlessly into my concha. I wore these for just that few songs. Well, I would say I don't experience any hotspot or any pain or any pressure points in my ear. Now, the nozzle angle allows for a pretty snug fit in my ear. It's secure, and it also provides a pretty good noise cancelling. or passive noise cancelling and isolation around me. Now let's talk about the sound. First, the tone and timbre. So after listening to those few songs that I have, the Phoenix leans towards more of a natural and fun sound, a bit of fun with a tasteful hint of brightness. Okay, the timbre is surprisingly natural, a bit fun for a budget single dynamic driver. Instruments like acoustic guitars and pianos carry a very realistic weight, while vocal sounds are lifelike. Okay, so let's now talk about the tone and timbre. The Phoenix leans towards more of a natural sound profile with a tasteful hint of brightness. The timbre is surprisingly natural for a budget single dynamic driver. Instruments like acoustic guitars and pianos, they carry a realistic weight, decay, while vocals, they sound quite lifelike, avoiding any artificial metallic sheen that sometimes plague entry-level LCP drivers. Well, as for the technical performance, I would say the soundstage is pretty expensive, pretty alright. The Phoenix projects a massive soundstage presence with left to right in terms of the width, not much of a height, well, giving tracks pretty open and airy feeling. As for imaging, is pretty accurate. Sweeping notes across channels in terms of left to right are smooth, actually identifies pretty much the instrument placement, quite accurate. I wouldn't say it's three-dimensional. But in terms of detail retrieval, the micro dynamics are pretty okay in terms of retrieval. I would say it's alright. It extracts pretty much most of the subtle background nuances and complex layers. It doesn't sound too analytical, but I would say it does a pretty good job retrieving most of the details. In terms of resolution, is pretty crisp, it's well defined. I would say the fast LCP driver makes sure that the busy tracks don't sound smeared or congested. I guess the resolution is pretty decent. Alright, so let's talk about the sound signature, and I would say this is a pretty natural kind of a U-shaped kind of sound signature. If you take a look at the graph, the sub bass is deep with a polite but noticeable rumble. It doesn't dominate the entire sound signature, but it's there to provide a solid foundation where the track demands it. As for the mid bass, it's fast, it's punchy, it's highly textured. The attack and decay are pretty fast, leaving no room for boominess or bleeding into the lower mids. The mid-range is pretty clean and natural sounding. It's close to neutral, placed with a massive sense of space between the notes, while the lower mids lean slightly thin. I would say the track separation and layering are pretty good. As for the pinna gain, there is a deliberate elevation in the upper mids, as you can see from the graph, that pushes vocals forward. It breathes energy into female vocals especially, but yet miraculously avoids any sharpness or harshness to the overall song to avoid any fatigueness. Now as for the treble, it's energetic, it's airy, extends pretty well, providing a beautiful shimmer to the cymbal crashes. CCA has managed to keep sibilants under strict control, I would say, ensuring that brightness remain fatigue-free. Alright, so let's compare this with some of my other IEMs which I have listened to. For example, the SimGod EW200. Now the Phoenix offers a slightly less aggressive upper mid-range, making it a safer blind buy for those of you who haven't listened to it before, for those who are treble sensitive, while matching its technical capabilities. Now compared to the, for example, Kiwi Ear's cadenza, the Phoenix sounds a bit faster and a little bit more analytical, but trading some of cadenza's warm, large musicality for more of a superior track separation and a massive sense of air. Alright, so let's conclude my thoughts and opinions about this Phoenix. I would say it's exactly what its name implies. It's a rebirth of the brand. It is an absolute budget king that punches well above its $25 price point with its premium metal build, generous accessories, and impeccably tuned natural bright sound signature. It is a no-brainer for anyone who's looking to upgrade their portable audio setup. I would say get this if you're on a budget, if you're a beginner audiophile, or if you are starting to begin into this audio hobby, this would be a good option for you to go for. Right, so that's my overall thoughts and opinions about this CCA Phoenix. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and also please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. My name's Ian. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in my next video. Cheers.